course, this is are some examples of the elephant bird egg. In fact, that is the smallest egg, which is laid by the hummingbird. That is a modern chicken egg, and that is a modern ostrich egg. Now, the ostrich egg is the largest egg today, but this was the elephant bird egg. It was enormous and very, very tough. In fact, David Attenborough in the 1950s or 60s, when he went to Madagascar for Zoo Quest, he actually managed to put together an elephant bird egg from a few fragments. And speaking of Attenborough, here is David Attenborough with an elephant bird skeleton when in 2011 he did a program called Attenborough and the Giant Egg. But this is Professor Richard Owen and the moa skeleton that he put together in 1839. And that is the skeleton of a dodo. Now, you're all probably going to ask me, why should we learn from our mistakes of the past and preserve the natural world we have today? Well, of course, we need to learn from our mistakes of the natural world now, because we've been devastating the planet's ecosystems for the last century and a half. We have been pushing animals that have lived on our planet for millions of years to the brink of extinction, and if we don't do something about it, then it will be too late. Like, the oceans of planet Earth are in danger, mainly because millions of sharks are slaughtered every year for shark fin soup, and that is bad news because sharks are apex predators and they keep everything in the oceans in balance. Like, tiger sharks keep the populations of sea turtles in check to make sure they don't overgraze on seagrass, which is incredibly important to other animals like seahorses and all that. But also, the oceanic whitetip, which was once probably the most widespread predator on Earth, has now been lost in more than about 75% of its range. So if we don't do something about that now, then this shark is going to be in terrible trouble. But also, vultures are important to the ecosystems of both Africa and Asia, because without them, carcasses are just going to build up everywhere and spread diseases that will not just affect the wildlife, but also affect the people. And of course, primates such as chimpanzees, gorillas and orangutans are important, not only for the ecosystems, but also they are our closest relatives and show us the wonders of evolution that Charles Darwin came up with. But also, they help keep the forests they rely on in balance and maintain the plants and growth of the forests with the help of things like forest elephants. So we need to do something about it now before it is too late. Well, that has been my remastering of this PowerPoint presentation. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please drop a comment down below, but also check out my other remastered PowerPoint presentations. Thank you.